Afternoon, everybody. This is pre-market prep at the close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin with you on what has been I guess, a bit of a turnaround Tuesday. Joel, as you just said a few moments ago to me privately, uh, everything more or less in the green. I guess we've got oil to thank for that. I'll pull up the charts. Joel, walk us through what we're seeing out there today.
Yeah, we're it's turnaround Tuesday. I think I also may call this like a dodgeball Tuesday because we dodged and we ducked and we dipped and we dived and then we dodged again.
Very nice.
And then we ran all the way up to 37.30. Not much up there. That was within the confines of the average daily range. So really, the only thing you had up there for a trigger on the sell side, that the pre-market low was never in danger. That is 73 and a quarter, and the intraday low, 85 and a quarter. That was made within the first 30 seconds. So tried to bust it a few times. We'll just call the turnaround Tuesday for now. Getting back a lot of those losses from yesterday's session. The big news, and probably helping out the big boys index, Saudi Arabia cuts oil output, and there you go. You got that 50-20 in there. You cleared out those people leaning on 50 for the short. You got the 50-20 currently up 230 at 49.92. So crude having one of its best days in quite some time. Let me link my charts up here so you guys can see it. Crude sneaking its head over 50. Gold having another good day. It's up $6, inching its way towards 2,000 at 1952.60. Silver, that's having a good day too, up 34.6 cents at 27.71. But no one is having a better day than Bitcoin, up $2,770 at 3,000, let's call it 34,300, new all-time high for the cryptocurrency.
Yeah, so really just everything is really kind of in the green here. You look around the different sectors and everything is in the green except for utilities are flat, but everything else is in the green by a smidge. Energy is obviously up big today. And you look around the different indices, S&Ps are up, NASDAQ is up, Russell's up 2% approximately today. So Russell continuing to outperform the S&P 500. Small caps have been in favor for past, I don't know, month and a half, 2 months, and that's continuing today. So very interesting trends to start the year. Let's just start with some big movers here, Joel. First Solar caught your eye. We didn't have time to get to upgrades and downgrades today this morning on the show, but First Solar is the victim of a big downgrade today from Goldman Sachs to sell. Those are always notable. They cut their price target from $101 to $81.
Yeah, and for those that think I'm off on my Bitcoin price, I'm just quoting the futures. I got the futures up here. So I like to show a little bit of premium in there if it's only trading at 33.8. Sometimes you could stand in front of Goldman Sachs on an upgrade and a downgrade, and sometimes you can just get mauled over. Today, if you were attempting to fade that downgrade, nothing but pain for you in that today. Even after being down in the pre-market trading, that gap down, you're trading at the lows of the session. Let's see where you opened. You opened 97.09, went to 97.82, and then there was just a major rug pull there. Trading on the lows of the session, I see one little low here at 89.36. Maybe that might be a bouncing point. See another one at 91.01. But man, oh man, you got to start looking in the mid 85s here if you're looking for a 2-day move. I see 4 or 5 lows here. It's probably not right at 85, but pretty close. From 84.77 to 86.20, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lows in a row. So that could be next potential stopping point there for First Solar. I'm sure the index got tanned as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's not having as bad a day. Wow. Some of the other components must be holding up pretty well, Spencer.
You know what? They should make a leveraged solar ETF because I bet you it would move like crazy. Because tan moves enough as it is, and if they add leverage to that, oh boy.
It'd be lights out.
Oh man, that's good. I'll give you that one. Okay, there are some tickers that people threw out in the chat this morning. We didn't have time to get to. I want to cover a few of them now. We were asked about Alibaba. Talked about this at length yesterday. So I don't know. I don't quite know what the latest is, to be honest with you. I guess Jack Ma is not. I don't know, honestly. Is he missing? Is he not missing? Is he just choosing to stay, at home or wherever he is? I don't know. All I know is what the stock is doing. Joel, tell us about that.
It rebounded, and we were looking at this thing yesterday, and I know I threw the 50% in there, and sometimes you get your best best clues by what a stock, not necessarily what it's doing, but what it's not doing.
Yeah.
And I thought that would have been down a lot more yesterday, and it wasn't. Then you caught the news, trading back up nicely in the green today. You have that high from a few days ago, that rebound high. See if you can move into that. But the 50%, you did find buyers on the retreat. Now the question is you can get back up to that 4-day high. I think that was like 43 and change. 43.39. So Baba on the rebound. S&P's a little dip there, but trying to get back up here near the highs of the day for the close. So currently up, let's call it 29.25 handles at 27.20, 1.5.
And let's do a couple more from this morning before I forget. And then
Do you
we'll
guys
go
like my
into-
annotations on here? The Ant Group IPO, sell the news.
Yeah, I'll make it a little bigger. There,
Oh, yeah? You guys like that?
I like it.
Okay. All right. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I have to get rid of them. But, okay. What else?
So we'll do a couple more from this morning, and then I will.
I could have put where is Ma? Down here.
Okay.
I'm running out of stuff, though.
See,
Don't get carried away.
The problem with making jokes about that is they have the potential to age very poorly, and I don't. So that's why I'm like not.
I don't want it. No, I'm sorry. I don't want
it. Like it could all be a joke, or it could be something.
Yeah, I know.
And so
I'd like to see them personally. I mean, I have nothing against Jack.
Right. Neither do I. Okay, so let's do a couple more tickers that I wrote down from this morning. What about Twitter?
Oh, so you have to mention my arch nemesis for this year.
I thought you were on good terms with Twitter. You're not on good terms with Twitter? I thought you were on good terms.
Yeah, actually, when I did a little portfolio review, I did save a smidgen of Twitter. So I'm not completely out of it.
You can't quit.
But this is just, it's sitting on a cliff, but it won't fall off the cliff. So I don't know what to tell you. Everything tells me this thing should be going down, and it won't. So it's got to go up. I don't know. They busted it to 53.15 today, back up at 54. That rally yesterday, oh man, I don't want to talk to you about that rally. Market was going straight down. That thing was going straight up. So I'll just throw a line in here, and this is the line in the sand, and they usually work out pretty good, but I'm just not messing with Twitter anymore because I have the line here, and you think you should get into the gap area, and the thing is just very stubborn. So I don't know. The trend is up. It's consolidating. That means consolidating to go higher. I'll just go back to textbook on that.
All right, Joe, what about SolarWinds? We haven't talked SWI for a week, maybe a little bit more on the show. This is, of course, the ground zero for the security breach that I guess we're still trying to figure out the extent of the damage.
Yeah,
wow. But the question from who was it in the chat that just posed this question? I want to give you a shout out. They asked if SWI, Joel Hatt, SWI, did it bottom? Is the question.
They look at my crystal ball, and I don't know. I mean, if you want to lean on this panic low here, that first day low at 1398, You got the 1429, but where do you, and that was, that low was from last month. You have this other not monthly low here. So in order for this to be a bottom, it's just got to have like 3 or 4 days of just of making lows here, and then that will tell you is that someone really wants to buy this at the low of the move. They can't get done, and there's a patient buyer here. But I mean, if you think this low here, this 1398 is the low of the move, yeah. But if you're buying it here and only risking to there, you're not giving yourself a lot of wiggle room. Another good formation on things like this is the dip below. The like clean everybody out that was leaning on that 1398.14, take it to 1375, and then pop it right back up above 14. But man, just hanging out too close to the lows for me to call a bottom.
And Zachary wants, while we're here, let's talk about Fortinet, FTNT.
Fortinet.
He's asking about FTNT, so let's bring that up here. This one also caught a downgrade this morning, just to neutral, and from Piper Sandler. Piper Sandler can move, but they're not as influential.
They're moving it today. Bad day yesterday. Coming off the high, losing streak, getting a little bit of a bounce. I mean, you really want to see this low hold. This low hold at 39.83, because there's really nowhere to hide after that, down to 36.42. I don't know if you want to figure a retracement in this one or not, but looks a little tired. But man, I mean, like I said, you can lean on that low for the day. If you start to get a pop, you can just look at 153. What did it get to 140 today? Yeah, 13-point move. 7, gets back to 147, 148. And see if you find some sellers. 2-day high, 149.66.
And Carlton Riddick is asking about Bed Bath & Beyond. And we do have a light earnings slate this week, but I'll note that Bed Bath & Beyond is one of the stocks that we're going to hear from later in the week. We've got here Bed Bath reports before the opening bell on Thursday, so Thursday morning.
Nice rally here. Good support at 18. You bounced off 18 here. You bounced off 18 here. You bounced off 18 on Thursday. You bounced off 18 on Monday. Need I repeat myself where the support is at? When do they report today?
Thursday morning.
Tough one here, folks. Really nothing at 20. Because I'll call 20 my level for now. 1989, that's your high today. Another high at 1992. This high here is 2044. So if you get a pop, nothing near the high of the move, boy, people got really, how did this get to $26 in October? Holy smokes. But, digestion, man, and even found 18 here as support. That must have been an earnings report. So support much more well defined than resistance in triple BY. I haven't been in one of those in a year.
Yeah, this is one that, I mean, it's not going, it stopped going up now, but when it was going up last year, I was like stunned. Right, because
big old stores. Yeah. I mean, they're doing online stuff. They could really, really increase their revenues if they cut their 20% coupons to 10%.
We've talked about this before.
I would buy the stock if they did that.
Yeah. So many coupons.
I even use it like even about buying something for 10. Well, back in the old days, I'd 20% coupon. Boom, I'd buy something for $10. I'd be like, hey, give me my discount. But retailers have come back. Rock solid support. Triple BY, $18.
All right. JG's asking about Viacom. This is a slow.
Viacom?
Yeah, slow and sleepy, but you know what? It doesn't look half bad, at least on the daily.
What is it's not? Is it VIA now or what
it's
is
it? VIAC. Because they remerged with CBS. So they were with CBS and then they split. Now they're back together again.
Nice move here. Oh, boy. Is it going to break out or is it going to fake out? Here you go. You made the move up. Big move up in November. Nice move in December. Trying here in January. Boy, you have that high 37.46 and 37.76. That's the high for today. I mean, if you're not afraid of heights, you got a possible breakout here. You're trading, you hit that level and you backed off a buck. I don't like that. So, gosh, got to get that clean breakout over 38. I mean, there's decent. I see today's low at 36.21. Or is that today's low? No, it's not. Today's low is 36.21. So you got good support. Oh man, you got a bunch of lows here. Let's call it 36.40 on the downside to lean on, and then you just want to see this thing finally get in the 18 handle.
Yeah. All right. This is a new one. I don't think we've ever discussed this one on the show before. Relatively recent IPO from the fall. Academy Sports and Outdoor, ASO. They do exactly what you think they do. They're a retailer for sporting goods.
Man, that's an accordion chart there.
Wait, ASO.
ASO. Oh, ASO? Okay.
Yeah, not.
Boom. I mean, it's been strong since its IPO. Up every month, climbing. We'll give our area of interest here. I mean, this is what it does. It moves up, consolidates a couple days, move up, consolidates a couple days, moves up. Here it was more of a move up. If you're playing this one long term, you want to see it improve on that all-time closing high from yesterday. Notice how 2170 was your high from yesterday, and it posted that all-time closing high that day at 2119, right? So if you were leading on this level for a potential exit, you didn't get it. But if you were using the all-time closing high at 2119, pretty good level, 2131 high. So ahead of this 2170, let's make a new all-time closing high above this thing at 2119. The fact that we are trading down, 20, 35, 60 cents from there, a little bit of weakness, but nothing alarming to me yet.
What about Boeing? I feel like we have to talk Boeing at least once a week.
Boeing. I know it got hit yesterday. Oh man, I just don't. This is a tough one.
Well, they got the plane in the air, right?
Yeah, they got the plane in the air and it stayed in the air, so that's a positive, right? I mean, I don't know. I'll leave this one to you. I mean, I see support at 200. I see resistance at 220 and change, and you're almost smack dab in the middle. So, folks, I don't have a good feel for this chart. For full disclosure, I don't know where the hell it's going.
All right, 3:58. We got about a minute and change left. Let's talk. There's a bunch of tickers here. We're not going to get to all of them. How
about the daily Palantir? They said, did they get a $25 million contract today, or is it just bouncing back?
No, I didn't see one today.
Ooh, no, they didn't. They're bouncing back $1.18. Keep it where we at. We're at 24.56. Keep an eye on this one tomorrow. Whoever asked about this, right there, 3 highs. 472, 450, 467. You're closing up near that area, so resistance is resistance until it's broken. 4-day high, 25.91. But interesting chart there. Found support. I mean, it's just not blasting out of there. It kind of feels more of a trading range than anything, and you're kind of closer to the bottom of the trading range than the top of the trading range. But Palantir, closing right near some important resistance. See if you get followed through tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do one more here. Spinner pointing out on the Benzinga.com chat, BigCommerce, BIGC. This one has been. I've kept like half an eye on this one for the past couple of days because I saw people talking about it. So that's what you call a breakdown. Yep.
Little commerce. It's tricky. This thing got up to 160 on its that first. I don't know if it was the first day or whatever. New low, undercut the other lows. maybe get 3 or 4 lows in this area. I don't know. I have no idea where this thing was priced at. Going to have a lot of overhead supply in the rally. I guess you do got 2 lows in the same area, so a little bit. Here was the old undercut and rally. People were leaning on yesterday's low at 57.80. They got stopped out and went to 57.26. But had you had a buy stop there at 57.26 or 57.80 on the way back up, then you're sitting on a good trade. So, give it a shot again. Closing at 62, 62.20, closing just off the high for the session. So, interesting move there. I don't know if it's when to try and pick a retracement for this one because it is. Did I really get to 160? Over 160, huh? It's lost 100 points. I guess if you're using the 100-point rule, 60 is a good psychological number. We're going to end up green today.
Mm-hmm.
And a good day. Up 24 handles. It looks like we still got some shaking out to do until the 5 o'clock close. But good day for turnaround Tuesday. What else can I say, folks?
That's it. Everyone smash that like button. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow morning.